So, do you want to tell me about the elephant in the room? Sorry, let me rephrase the question. Are you going to tell me why there is a baby elephant sleeping in the corner of this room, or would you rather I beat the information out of you first?
No. I can explain why Gunther's here. So, it all started when
Gunther? It has a name?
Yeah.
Okay. Please continue.
I was thirsty.
You were thirsty. And that explains the elephant how?
His name's Gunther.
I don't care if his name is Julius Periwinkle. I just want to know why he's taking a siesta in our living space.
Okay. I was thirsty because I had just gone on a long jog around the neighborhood and I was feeling a little dehydrated, so I opened the fridge, but there wasn't any water.
Uh-huh.
So I decided I should go to Walgreens to get some water, but it turns out that I had pushed myself a little harder than I thought on my run, and I was starting to lose feeling in my limbs. I thought I was going to pass out, and I was afraid that when I woke up afterwards, I wouldn't remember to go to Walgreens. So I found the nearest writing utensil and wrote myself a note on the nearest surface that I could find, and then I promptly fainted.
You do realize that there is a literal whiteboard right behind you, and yet you still chose to write it on the wall.
There was no time.
Okay, well, we'll talk about the wall later. Just, how does this have anything to do with the elephant? Sorry. How does this have anything to do with Gunther?
Well, when I came to, sure enough, I had forgotten everything that happened before I blacked out, just as I feared. And so I read the message on the wall and realized that we must be out of water. But when I opened the fridge, there was water inside.
What?
It turns out that the first time I checked to see if there was water, I sort of mixed up the compartments and checked the freezer instead of the refrigerator.
Jesus Christ, how many times do I have to tell you? The fridge is on the bottom and the freezer's on top. If you close them quickly,
then the
then
bills will drop. I know. I just wasn't thinking straight.
it's okay. Just try to be better in the future. Now what happened next?
Well, after reading the note on the wall, I was confused when I saw that we had plenty of water. So I thought the only possible explanation was that the note meant for me to take some water to someone else who needed it more than I do.
And that someone would be?
Qatar.
The Middle Eastern country, Qatar?
It's what Google said.
Oh my god.
So I went to Qatar.
Oh my god!
I ended up making a trade with one of the merchants in Umbab.
Of course you did.
He gave me Gunther in exchange for a 12-pack of Aquafina.
Alright, let's clean this dry erase note off the wall.
I used a Sharpie.
You have got to be kidding me!